So, Poutine Rapee. Poutine Rapee Poutine. So I'm gonna put the link of the guy that he's probably been making it for years, and he's Acadian, so I'll put a link in the description. So, I picked up 5 potatoes, and I grated 4, and or 3 so far, and 1 boiling. So I grated 3, and this is the 4th one. So I did a little bit of prep, right? I couldn't find the cheesecloth, so I'm going to just drop them in the hot water, and hopefully they don't fall apart. So I'm going to make sure this is boiled, and I put salt in the potatoes. And this has to be boiling. I'm hopefully it's the right ratio, because they'll fall apart. And you put the cook in the raw. That has to be hot, he said. Now, I made these before following his recipe, and they turned out. So we'll see. Now, you grate it on the grate side, not to shred it, and not that one. That one's too small. On that side of it. So, in grating, and once I get to the end, I got that blue thing that I use. Once I get too small, because I don't want to do my knuckles, right? And he wears an apron, a see-through apron, a plastic one. That's something I should invest in, as an apron. So, this is clean. I cleaned it. I didn't do soap though, but I cleaned it so that, gotta get all the water, as much of the starch as you can, or it won't work. So, let me try using this again. Oh, my arms. Now, you're supposed to use salt pork. I got pork, and I'm just going to cut it in pieces and put some salt on it. That's what I did last time, and pork salt. But I think I let it set overnight. That's the only thing. I did get my son, but anyway, these are cooking good. I did get my son a little. Okay, come on. Okay, like that. Okay, so that's gonna be good enough. Just rinse it out, because I don't want that. Okay, now, this is the fun part, because there's still a lot there, right? Okay, try to get as much of the potato as I can. So, there's that. I gotta wash this, because wash it a little bit. I'm very fussy about my scraper. I don't want it to, the starch will make it rust it right out. Tomatoes or potatoes. Okay. And make sure I get a smut. Now, this is the fun part. We're going to take all that starch and water out of it as I can. See, there's still, I'm going to dump that. Okay. So we got to get as much as we can out of it. because it won't be good. I don't know if I can make 4 of them. I might make 3 today. I don't know, we'll see. I'm gonna dump this out. Oh, let's start, eh? Start. Make sure I get it all out. Can you see? Yeah. And watch, this cooks for 2 hours, and I'm gonna watch football, and then I'll do the second half. I'll eat it with the football, right? Okay, get over there. Yeah, I'll definitely put the link of him doing it. So I'm no professional. Sorry about my back, but my right arm is kind of tired from. Okay, I wonder if that's enough. I wonder. Potatoes are almost done, and I still got to do the pork. Okay. Well. There's that. That. I think we got all the starch out of it. Looks like it. I think I got it all out. Pretty much, eh? Okay, so that's what it looks like. Okay, so now I have to wash that. Let's see what the potatoes are doing. Oh yeah, they're cooking. This gotta be boiling hot or they'll fall apart. Okay, so I'm gonna put this right there, and I'm gonna take one of these pork. Now, a lot of people would put that fat in it for sure, but put that in the fridge and cook it later. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna put the fat in it, and I want to put that there. Okay. I'm only put little pieces of it. So little piece like that, thin, and then cut because we got to put it in the middle of it. So I want it quite small, about like that, if you can see, right? Really small. You don't put that much. Put some salt. I think I salted it and put it overnight, but oh well, last time I made it. That's okay. You can't buy salt pork here in Alberta. They don't know what salt pork is. Anywhere I went, I never ever seen it, so anyway. Hard to get smoked fish. I like smoked, but anyway, yellow, smoked fish. I gotta cut these in small pieces. I'm only making 4, so I don't need that much pork. You don't put a whole lot of pork in it. You eat it for the potato, not the meat. I knew LaFonda wouldn't like it, so I'm not going through all this, and you only make 4, and then Ian might, but anyhow, next weekend we'll do something. Okay, so, okay, those potatoes are boiled. So get this salted pork. I sure hope they don't fall apart. Okay, there's the pork. Pork cut up nice and small. Now I'm gonna put a bunch of salt, because should have done it overnight. Oh well. Oh well. Mix it together. So that's salt pork, I guess. It's not the real salt pork, but you take the pork and they salt it and on down. I think I did do it overnight last time I made it. Okay, so now I gotta make sure that water is really hot. I'm just wondering if I should move it over to this one. Oh, don't turn it off. I think I'll put it on high and move it over after. This is red, because this one here, it's not hot enough. Okay, so here comes the fun part. I'm going to take these potatoes, those are those, and I got the salt pork, and I haven't been to Walmart, right, so, oh well, Walmart I could have picked up more cheesecloths. Here, I want this on high, so I'm going to move that water over. Okay. Straining out the potatoes, making sure all the water is out of it, and there. Now I'm going to put this, I think this is a bigger burner, it might boil better. There, we'll see, hopefully. Okay, so I got to take the potato masher. Sorry for the, but I don't have a plastic one, so bear with me. Bear with me. I'm just gotta make sure these are mashed up. The cooked potatoes, mash them up. I know. Gotta make sure I get it all back. Okay. I don't think you can get a plastic potato masher anyway, really. Okay, so now potatoes are still hot, which is good. I'm going to take these and put it in there and mix it all good. Man, I don't know. Mix it all together really good. The cooked in the that water's boiling good. Good. You put it in hot and then you turn it down, let it cook for 2.5 hours. Okay, so he mixed this really good. Let's see, I do have, he mixed it really to cook in. I'm still videotaping, it's only been 15 minutes, so it's not going to be a long video. His is quite long though, because he started from scratch. I prepared some, so that's, but you can always fast forward it while he's scraping it, you know, grating it and stuff. because he does it in French and English, both. Now, gotta make sure it's mixed in there really good, and I want to make 4 of them. I wish I had the cheesecloth. I don't know how this is going to turn out. Now I have to divide this into 4 balls. Okay. Okay, now I think that's mixed in good. Let's see if I can divide. There's 1. He said 4 or 5, so he just made his. I want it bigger. You could do three. I like big ones. Big. And 4. Okay, so there's 4. Put a little bit more in this one. Make sure. Let me add a little bit more in this one. Okay. And whatever I got left over, I'll put in this one. So you make a ball. Now, let me move that. Now what you do is take your Okay, perfect. That's probably so hot there. Okay, so you take your thumb. And you take some pork. Some people put ground beef and whatever, but I don't need it. I like pork. That's alright. So there's 1. And poke a hole. Not all the way through, but put some pork in it. Yeah, some people put ground beef. Mom likes it with ground beef. I don't. I like it with pork. Okay. Some people down home, okay. So when they're cooked, they're going to be like a gray. It's hard to describe. They should be anyway. Okay, I got too much meat, but that's okay. And they do the pork and, well, the ground beef, I think they put fat in it or something, but anyway, this is good enough. I eat it for the potato, not too much the meat. This one's a little bit bigger than the other ones, but that's okay. Poutine Rapee. When I went to Quebec, I went to Montreal and I seen poutine. I was like, oh, good. They come over with French fries, gravy, and cheese curds. I'm like, I didn't order this. I ordered a poutine. She said, Rapee poutine. I said, oh, down home we always call them just poutine, right? You could get them in a can too, but you can't anymore around here, or the chicken hattie to make the so, now if I had cheesecloth, I would wet it and put it in. Let's pray they don't fall apart when I put them in. I'm going to put the water down to 6. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. Okay, so the cheesecloth he put around, and he covered it for a little bit. So I'm gonna put it on 5. And what time is it right now? 3 o'clock. So 3, 4, 5:30. So 5:30 I'll be back. It won't be half time, but then I'll put them on a plate, and I gotta take a picture and cut it, and take a picture, put butter and salt and pepper, because that's my thumbnail, right? That's my thumbnail. Oh, I'm so glad it worked. Now I've got lots of dishes to do, but it's worth it. Yeah. But I got 4 of them. And if I eat all 4, if I eat 2, then I can do the thumbnail with the other 2. You know what I'm saying? Because I might even eat all 4. That's what I'll probably do. I'm gonna bring it over, open it, put the butter and the salt and pepper, and then the other 2 I'll open up. I'll just eat 2 on camera. Taste it anyway. So, I gotta wash that one for sure. So I'll be back at 5:30. Let that cook for 2 hours. And yeah, and the thumbnail, and they're not falling apart. Perfect. I am so happy. And I'll put the link to that guy if you want to see him do it. But I pretty much done what he did, and it worked before. So anyway, I gotta go out for a cigarette before the football starts. It'll be starting here in what? Oh my God, still an hour. This didn't take very long, like he said. He said it only took him 25 minutes and took me 20. So everybody said there's a lot of work, but if you make more than 4, there's a lot of scraping. So I could see, yeah. Okay, so part 2, I'll open it and put butter and salt and pepper, and even if I hold it up, then I can screenshot it and use it as a thumbnail. I'll go like this, and then I can make a thumbnail out of that too. That's an idea. Okay, so see you in 2.5 hours. Part 2. I would recommend using cheesecloth. So they kind of broke apart a little bit, but I opened it up, I already done a thumbnail. So, end of 3rd period, 34-16, Green Bay. So I gotta hurry up, and these cook for 2.5 hours. I didn't time it very good with I was hoping half time, but so anyway, but the cheesecloth keeps it together. Last time I made them, I'm gonna put the link to that guy. And another thing, because Rapee is spelled R-A, but it has a P and E is one to do. The A has a hat. I could do it on a computer, but my laptop isn't working. I did another one. I could do it on I can do a French keyboard, but I can't do it on my phone. So I'm going to spell it A-R-A-P-E-E. Acadien is with an E. It's supposed to be an A, but it is with an E. So Acadien Poutine Rapee. R-A-P, and I'm going to put two E's. It's not spelled right, but so I know it, but I don't want to put you know what I mean, because YouTube might not know what I mean, right? So I'm going to put 2 E's. And I did a screenshot, so thumbnail. So I'm going to shut this down, watch my football, and I've been going out with my hat on, having a cigarette all day, back and forth. So, anyway, so, but it tastes good. But the pork, I should have let it set overnight in the salt. But it's okay, and they taste the same. The next time I wet the cheesecloth, I gotta buy some next time I'm at Walmart. Put it in it, and then you boil it, and it stays in nice and tight. But it does taste the same. The pork could be a little bit saltier. That's the only thing. I would put like I did last time. I cut up the pork, put salt, put it in the fridge overnight. So that's perfect. Anyway, I gotta shut this down, go watch my football. So, see you tomorrow.